You're listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast, where our mission is to make you more money so you'll have less stress and more free time. It's all about mindset, attitude, and taking action. And your host, Wayne Weathersby, knows how to make that happen. He's negotiated and closed over $150 million in contracts while building businesses with proven success strategies that he wants to share with you. So if you're ready to make some real money, then let's get to it. Here's Coach Wayne.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Another episode, Productive Not Busy. I want to talk about some tips that help overcome any obstacle that you might be facing. And in my opinion, I put these in order based off of tips that I use, talking to some clients, talking to some of my mentors and coaches. And there's a resounding, reoccurring theme. Because we all have obstacles. Some are bigger than others. Some are planned. Some are unexpected. I know that. I have something like that going on currently with my world. And you got to have a roadmap. You got to have some way to navigate life, obstacles, struggles, all that stuff. And we talked about struggles in the last episode. But then I got me to thinking, to give some real help, I wanted to put a list together of tips that'll help you overcome any obstacle that you may occur in life. An obstacle, to me, is a stumbling block. It tries to prevent you from achieving your goal or expectation. So to move forward in life, you have to overcome those barriers, right? Setting goals is one side of the coin for sure, but you also need to achieve them. Take action. Obstacles usually come around when you're at that point of execution. It's when you're busy working on goals that you encounter obstacles. And at that point, it becomes painful. The truth is, almost everyone can agree that success comes with challenges. Those challenges usually present themselves as puzzles that you need to solve, right? Like a Rubik's Cube. And when you solve them, you're almost guaranteed to succeed. I have a saying that I acquired over the years is that money follows problem solved. The bigger the problem, the more money. So if you're in business and you're looking ways to make more money, you need to solve bigger problems. So how can you overcome any obstacle in life? These are the tips that I put together. Number one, you got to maintain a positive attitude. Your attitude is the foundation of your character, in my opinion. If you want to succeed, it's important to acquire a positive attitude. A positive attitude motivates you to keep working even when it's hard. A negative thought, negative feelings, on the other hand, will destroy the motivation and destroy your momentum. So what can you do? Perceive obstacles as opportunities for growth. It's a mindset thing, attitude. In life, you will face many obstacles, I promise. But when they come up, decide to face them head on, man, and perceive obstacles as opportunities for growth. Number two, take your time before you act. I had to think about this one. Take your time before you act. When you first encounter an obstacle, you might be tempted to panic, rush, or even give up. But if you have the patience and the wisdom to look forward to where you might have erred in the previous action, you might just find a solution that works. So learn from each mistake. And when you learn from each of your mistakes and be forgiving as well, that's another step in the right direction. Rushing could also worsen the situation. Take the time you need, and you might be able to figure out the solution while you're in the fight. Number 3, get back in control. Sadly, it's easy to lose control of your emotions during times of adversity. I've seen that all the time. When that happens, it could lead to decisions that could worsen an already bad situation. See, it's crucial to maintain your composure to make the best decisions possible. So when you look at sports teams, for example, the quarterback, guy's good under pressure. That's the guy that's in control. It's crucial to maintain your composure to make the best decisions possible. So how can you do that? Identify and eliminate the root of your anger or your obstacle. Doing that will always allow you to stay in control when you face challenges. Without it, you're screwed. Number 4, take a step forward and commit. Commitment is the key to success. Although it might not be easy, you have to take the first step towards your goal so that you can move on and achieve success. Losing weight, you got to start exercising. Getting healthy, you got to take a walk. Doing the dishes, you got to get up off the couch. If you don't keep moving forward, you won't get anywhere with your goals or with whatever you're planning, no matter how close they are. Number 5, divide your goals into manageable chunks. My coaching clients hear me say that all the time. Your yearly goals get broken down into a 4-1-1, right? 4 weeks, 1 month, one year. I know how much per day I have to make to achieve my income goal. So divide your goals into manageable chunks. Break your goals down into smaller, more manageable pieces, and you'll be able to achieve them without feeling overwhelmed. This also means that you will have more time to work on each of the smaller goals, and you won't feel the urgency of getting it all the way there all in one swing. You could create a checklist based on your goals. When you have a checklist, it means you can always ensure that everything is in order before you move on to the next small step on your list. Next, you want to prepare to handle any future risks. What does that mean? Well, the best way to overcome obstacles is to reduce their chances of happening. See, under normal circumstances, solving an initial block leaves you with valuable feedback. Let's say you jump in the car and you see that you're low on gas. When yesterday you didn't have anything going on, today's jam-packed. Yesterday you could have stopped to get gas that would not put you in danger of being late for an appointment because you have to stop for fuel. Just an example. So to prepare for future risks, take the time to review the feedback you've already received prior to getting started. For example, if you encountered obstacles in your first few tries, maybe you need to change the course of your actions. There's less chance that you'll experience other risks when you do that. And lastly, maintain motivation with rewards. Many people quit before they reach their goals because it's going to get tough, I promise. To keep going despite challenges, you'll need high motivation. You can find inspiration by setting up rewards that mean something to you. Consider how long you'll have to work to achieve your goal and the after-achievement benefits. As you plan these rewards, emotionally think of them. Make them something that will excite you. You can overcome any obstacle. I promise, if you know your goal. Work on your attitude. Take your time before making decisions. Keep yourself in control and take a step forward and commit yourself to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to do. I told you it was simple. Then divide the actions into steps manageable chunks. Prepare to handle any future risks and maintain a high motivation so you can keep going despite the challenges. Follow these steps. I promise you'll reap the rewards. You guys have a great day. Be safe. Take care. Sell a bunch. Say something nice to somebody. See you soon.
You've been listening to the Productive Not Busy podcast with Coach Wayne. Join us next time for more money-making strategies to help you have less stress and more free time. Follow us on Facebook at Productive Not Busy, on Instagram at frontline.coach.wayne and on Twitter at Wayne New Jr. And remember, be productive, not busy.